Welcome to the serial designer, interior designer Riya Jhaveri. And today we are very delighted to have you on our podcast.
Thank you so much,
Yes.
Devanshi.
So you've been an interior stylist for a couple of years now.
Correct.
And interior stylist is one of the professions who has the maximum demand right now. And always students keep asking me, is like, what is the scope of an interior stylist? What does an interior stylist do? Are there any particular courses? And there are n number of questions there. So that's why I've specially invited you to just
Thank
answer
you.
the questions.
Yes. So yeah, definitely there is a scope in interior designing, like interior designing and styling. Like how you accessorize yourself is how you have to accessorize your home.
All right.
So I feel everything is important, like accessorizing your bed space, your dining table, your wall, your dressing table. Everything needs a styling. So definitely that is because that's how you show that you love your home, and that's the space where you live in. So I feel that's important. And being a stylist, I love styling homes. I love styling myself, my home, every corner. So, and obviously there are a number of courses. So there's a lot of scope, I feel.
I'll start with a very basic question first. Where did you come to know that you're good at this interior styling? See, because there are a lot of students who are, some are good at representation, some are good at maybe software,
Correct.
some are good at designing, technical. But stylist is someone, I think it's a very peculiar taste. It needs someone with a peculiar taste. When did you come to know you wanted to be an interior stylist?
So I come from a background where my grandfather was an artist, and even my grandmother, she used to help him even at that point of time. So that thing definitely hit me hard. Ki okay, fine. So this is what a designer should be like. You have to do this. So that thing definitely came from my background. And then while learning interior designing, I thought that designing is it's something anybody can do. But styling is a very particular job where you
Correct.
need a particular stylist only who can design, who can style your space. So that thing really hit me hard. And then I started interior styling course. I did from London, like London School of Trends. So it's when I thought, no, okay, fine, I want to do this also. So basically I am an interior designer full time and an interior stylist.
Okay. What is a typical day in the life of an interior stylist?
Daily routine, like normal chatting with your contractor, maybe sending photos and everything happens. And obviously you have to visit the vendors, the suppliers, material updates, like daily updates is what we need. And if it's like a handover site, then you have to kick your ass, you have to run everywhere, like आया नहीं है, ये है, वो है, because that the handover time takes like 80% of your time.
Correct.
Whole site will go completely fine, full-fledged, but when it's like a handover time, your 80% of energy is like just drained being on site. Some of the time, like there were so many, there were like days where I was just at the site doing nothing because ये बाकी था, वो बाकी था, ये है, वो है. But I think वो manage हो जाता है. But so we all know that this is the job of a designer. So yeah, and I love doing that. So it's fun.
So you love being on site.
I love being on site. I love doing that. I mean, I like the mess.
Yeah.
Other than life ka mess, I love this mess.
So I think that's what drives you also
Yeah,
to
yeah,
be an interior
definitely.
stylist.
Definitely. I mean, interior styling is totally different because वहाँ पे पूरा हो चुका है. All of the dust and everything, सब mess is cleared. It's just the piece. It's just the styling part, the decorating part you have to do. So that is something more creative. I mean,
Correct.
सब settle हो गया है. It's now you and your accessories, everything, whatever you like to do on site. Like from curtains to pillows to your accessories, like even your cutlery, even your stylist takes care of your cutlery, of your planters, everything. So I think styling is something different than a proper interior designing job.
So very well said when you said छोटी छोटी बात जैसे cutlery हो गया, planter हो गया,
Correct,
curtains
correct.
हो गया. So I have seen interior stylists setting an ironing sheets
We
on
have to do
sides,
that. We have
and
to do. I myself
that's
have done
crazy.
that. I have also taken a hammer and a nail and I've put up a frame
On
because
site.
I have done that by myself.
Oh
I trust
God.
me. And it's like a recent site I've done.
Yeah.
So I'm like, नहीं हो रहा है भाई मेरे को करने दो मैं बैठ गई करने के लिए. So I've done that. But it's fun. I mean, I love it. I
Because
love
see,
doing
I
that.
think that's what it's seen in your passion also, in your
Yeah.
work also. So it's not an easy job, but at the same time, you're just like on it. And I've also, so do you all have to like carry all this stuff with you wherever you go, or different site ke different demands hai? Like how does it
Yeah,
work?
definitely. I mean, see, there are some sites where, the clients, they don't want so much of accessories. So definitely there are rental prop shops.
Okay,
So I take stuff from the prop shops. I rent it because if the client doesn't want it, we cannot tell them
force
कि नहीं
them.
आपको लेना ही है करके ये. So I rent them, and there are some clients, they really love every bit of accessories. So for that, definitely we go shopping with the clients, whatever they want. So that happens, and if it's a rental prop shop, so then we can get different things for different sites. But if it's like a purchased one, so then that remains for the client
For the
itself.
client
Yeah,
itself.
yeah.
So your client, so say for example you're an interior stylist, your client is actually the client of the site or actually the photographer? I mean, see, there's a designer. There are three people involved.
Correct.
Collaboration में there's a designer, there's an interior designer, photographer.
Correct.
There's also your client whose site it is, and then there's you.
Correct.
So who do you like go up to? Whose expectations are you
I
meeting?
only design and I only style the sites by myself.
Okay.
But there are a couple of very good design like stylists who does a good job. But as of now, I have only done styling on my site.
All
So
right.
it's me, and I have to keep up to my clients' expectations. That
What about those interior stylists who work under, some photographers or something? Because these photographers also have a certain set of interior design
Correct.
stylists in their team.
Correct, they have it.
So unka job is different than yours. Like how do you collaborate with them then?
It's nothing like that. It's like if it's my site, it's totally upon me what I want to do. Whether I want to hire a stylist, whether I don't want to hire a stylist, it's totally upon me. And even if I hire a stylist, they can definitely give their inputs because they are much more into this trend and everything. Like the stylists who are much more in a higher position than where I am right now, so they definitely add a lot of importance to your space. So sometimes I leave upon the stylist because I know that he is really good in this and he's capable of doing things.
And that's the
So,
only job
yeah,
they do.
exactly, that's the
Yeah.
only thing they do.
Yeah.
Wherein I, being a designer and a stylist, I have to do both. But that is where their expertise matters.
Matters, yeah.
So sometimes I definitely leave upon the stylist, like, ठीक है, whatever you feel, but keeping the budget in the mind because that is important.
Yeah, interior styling has a lot of budget because
They
these
have a
stores
lot
and
of
all you
budget.
go. I mean, what is the price of those items? And not every client can afford everything. No
Exactly.
matter how good it looks on site.
Correct. You won't imagine, like, you won't believe, Devanshi, I bought one candle of 6,000.
Oh wow. And
So
the
there
client
are
was
people,
okay with it.
client only is like, nahi lena hi hai, I want to buy, let's go for it.
Great.
And there are some clients, they are like, okay, no, I don't want to spend so much. So then that depends from a client to client. But there are people who can spend like lakhs for a photo frame also, and there are some people who really don't give a damn about a photo frame or anything. They just want their house to be done bas aise hi.
So that is the time when you go to these prop shops and you
Exactly.
hire the items on rent.
Correct. For my photo shoot.
For your
Because-
photo shoot.
Exactly. I
Exactly.
do that for my photo shoot.
Okay. So in this process you have to deal with the client also, na? Ki see, I want to do a photo shoot.
Yes,
Apne items
definitely.
I'll just place. Then what if they start liking the items?
No, so then if it's so then you have to pay for the prop.
Item. Okay.
So
So,
then
okay,
you have
that's
to pay.
also allowed.
But then I would not recommend a client to use the rental because somehow some of the items they like might not be in a good state.
Yeah.
So it's
They're
better.
just basic for the
Yeah,
photo shoot.
exactly. They're just for the photo shoot. And and nowadays these prop shops, they are like very strict about it. They are like, madam, ये rent है तो rent ही आएगा. मतलब you have to return it back. Otherwise you have to pay the double. So it makes no sense, buying the rental accessory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, how fashion designing, hey, yeah, you wearing your clothes and how accessorizing, like small tweaky things are important. So,
Correct.
what are some of the items which are like a go-to when it comes to an interior
See,
stylist? What are the things you procure?
pillows, like they are must.
Yeah.
Like even if it's your bed, your chair, your accent chair, or your sofas. I love pillows. I mean, I can add like 6 pillows in a sofa.
No, but nowadays that's the
That's
trend,
important.
yeah.
I mean, adding a rug or throw, I mean, adding a throw on your sofa will also look good, but pillows to chahiye. It's a must.
Hmm.
That I really want, and obviously planters.
Hmm.
So these two are like my go-to.
Hmm.
This I want and this I want. Nothing else. It's okay if I don't want to add a photo frame or a wall art. It's okay. But pillows and planters is what I really like doing. So that I
So
do.
you must be like styling your home also in
I
a
do
certain
that. I do
way.
that
You come have to keep
regularly. I
changing.
mean, I like, you won't believe, in my bed you will find at least 6 pillows. Six, they're there, always there. 6 pillows तो है ही है मेरे घर पे.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
So the rug and the runner, like the throw and the runner, it matters. Like
Yeah.
it's there or it's not there. But pillows so चाहिए. So
चाहिए
that's
ही
my
चाहिए.
go-to item.
Okay. What about so nowadays constantly things are changing. Like even if you open Instagram, you'll find like 10 different items in trend. So how do you keep up with this trend?
Just listen to your gut,
All right.
feeling. It's okay. I mean, trends, they'll come, they'll go. But Instagram, I mean, it's just too much now. Sometimes I feel, but obviously it's good because they are the ones who are keeping us aware of the trend. But definitely in the end, what you like, what you do, and obviously Pinterest helps a lot.
Pinterest does help. Yeah.
Yeah, it helps a
I mean,
lot. So
a
not only
lot of
Instagram,
students are
obviously
obsessed with
Pinterest.
Instagram.
Yeah.
But I would rather recommend them to be obsessed with Pinterest because
Pinterest.
Pinterest has a lot more exposure
Exactly.
than Instagram.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So yeah, definitely I opt Pinterest first and then Instagram.
All right. But when it comes to these interior styling, what about, say for example, if a student wants to take up interior styling, so does he have to pursue interior design first, or they can directly go ahead and take up a course in interior styling?
There are courses wherein a student can directly opt for the styling course, and I would recommend first do interiors and then go to the styling part.
Yeah, because then you're very
I mean, basics
superficial.
you should be, exactly. I mean, basics you should know कि अगर curtains अगर ये height पे लगेगा तो यही height पे लगेगा. So that I think you should have like your base proper, like interior designing. That's what I recommend. Like doing interior designing first and then going for the styling part.
All right. So say for example you are hiring someone under you,
Correct.
an intern or someone. What qualities do you want to like see in that person?
Whether he wants to just do it for the money or genuinely he wants to do. Like he wants to learn. Because freshers, they have a lot of expectations, monetary expectations. So even if somebody approaches me ki I want to have this much money, say XYZ, so that mentality of that person ki he doesn't want to like study, he doesn't want to learn or anything, he's just coming here for the money sake. So that is really important. I mean, that's what I see. I mean, कम पैसे में भी there are designers, there are freshers who want to learn. So they work under good designers. So that is the thing I definitely notice about a candidate.
But nowadays, even when students we are talking to, see, money is a big factor.
Money is a factor.
Money is a factor. Because पहले ऐसा नहीं था. पहले students, learn करने के चक्कर में they used to like, go for free internships. And
Correct.
nowadays, none of them are doing free internships. In fact, interns ढूंढना ही बहुत मुश्किल है market में.
Correct.
So why is that? See, so many students are graduating each year. फिर भी interns नहीं है market में. So what is that lack of expectation?
Because they get work of their relatives, their friends, so they don't want to work under under a very good designer. They don't want to get experience. It's like मेरे पास काम है, मैं खुद ही करूँगा. And anyways, you have Pinterest, you have stuff online, so वो देख के वो करते हैं. And obviously monetary. I mean, for the freshers, I feel the pay what they expect is too much. than what a fresher should actually get. So because of that, I feel there's lack of the candidate. Like
Yeah.
you don't get interns very easily.
That's a
Because,
fact.
yeah,
That's a fact.
you don't get interns very easily. I mean, even if you get, they're like 10K, 15K. So I mean, a fresher is not someone who
Should ask for that amount of money.
exactly. So that's when I told you, right, कि वो उसका माइंडसेट क्या है. वो माइंडसेट तभी पता चलता है कि उसको आगे करना है नहीं करना है, और इज ही जस्ट डूइंग फॉर द मनी. बिकॉज मैं अगर उसको नहीं लूंगी, देयर आर 1000 डिजाइनर्स जो उसको शायद से ले ले, या फिर उसको नहीं भी लेंगे,
तुम
इवन
उसके पास
इफ
क्या
इट डजंट
सीखोगे?
वैल्यू, बिकॉज ही नोस कि हाँ मेरे पास आज नहीं तो कल मेरे पास साइट तो है ही, और कुछ नहीं है, सो आई कैन क्रिएट कंटेंट.
What are the major challenges that you face on site when you're there interior styling it?
Packing and unpacking. Like you have to
Yeah.
get stuff, you have to pack it properly. If it's like a rental, you have to return it back properly. So that is a difficult challenge, but obviously that's the part and parcel. So I love doing that, but that's the one thing I definitely face. And obviously the hustle. It's like madness on site.
I think there are too many people also working on
Exactly,
site.
there
na?
are
तो
too
वो-
many
yeah.
people. Like anywhere you see, there is something or the other lying. So you have to pack, unpack, and then you have to make sure you give each and everything back. So that's the I won't say that's the obstacle or something, but that's the part. I mean that's required. So that's the only thing.
And even I mean taking it on site,
Yeah.
getting it
Transporting.
back. Yeah. So I think
Returning
that's also,
back to the owner is a task, as it is.
Yeah. So has anything happened that like you've really broken item?
Yeah.
Or have not returned
I've broken 2 of the center table pieces.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but then what can we do? It's like, sorry, bhaiya. So that helps. But I've broken.
But if you're a woman, it helps. A
Yeah,
little
definitely.
more. Woman, being a woman, that's
yeah,
an
that
advantage.
helps. But
कि थोड़ा
then,
प्यार से आपने sorry
हाँ,
भैया
and
बोल
then
दिया तो-
there's this thing कि भैया next time से हम ध्यान देंगे, next time कुछ adjust कर लेना. But then sorry obviously helps.
Being honest
I mean,
helps.
yeah. I mean, अभी हो गया. I mean, I did not do that on purpose, but that just happened by chance.
Correct. Shoot चल रहा है, on your site.
Correct.
Do you like work along with the photographer?
I love
Like-
doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there are sometimes when, I tell photographer कि नहीं मतलब मैं अगर ऐसे जा रही हूँ तो आप ऐसा वाला फोटो लेना,
Correct.
आप उसको थोड़ा ऐसे edit कर. I love doing that.
Yeah, so that's something
I
you
want to
enjoy.
be there in every picture. I want to be
you
there
are
in every
genuinely-
reel. If I am doing it by myself, I want to be there. I want to be the face. I don't know why, but I just love doing that.
No, but I think being the face of your brand
Yeah.
is more important than ever now. That's what I
It's
believe.
required. I
Yeah.
mean, you should be there. You should be there. I mean, it's a necessity. I mean, you have done it. You are doing it, and it's going so good. So why not
Be the face of your
Exactly.
brand.
So why- but
like
I
why
do that.
just show the work you've done? You should show
Exactly.
yourself also.
Yeah, I do
and
that.
I think that's a
I do
go-to.
that. I like get dressed properly. I tell photographer कि मुझे ऐसा चाहिए. I do R&D. Like I see pictures कि okay fine ये भी clip ऐसे हो सकता है ना. So I put in a lot of efforts there also.
Correct. But I think it's all a game of efforts. I mean that's what
Yeah,
helps
definitely
you stand
need
out.
you need to put in your 1000%.
Correct.
So I do.
So I think that's what's lacking.
I love
in-
doing that basically. So it's like वो हो ही जाता है अपने आप. It just happens with the flow.
Correct.
So that's the thing.
But I think it's important also,
It's
like you being the face of your brand, and again, all thanks to social media, everyone wants to put up content
Yeah,
there.
touch wood, social media has been a boon to me.
Yeah.
So
In your case, yeah.
it is definitely, and I love doing that. I mean, it just happened by chance. I just started posting some random things on my page, and then somehow my friends and my family, they're like, "You're good in doing this. Why not to do that?" And obviously, I started doing that, and then touch wood, it just went good, and I'm loving it.
On that note, would you like to give any advice to interior design stylists out there,
The upcoming
upcoming aspiring ones? Yeah.
traveling, like it helped me a lot. I mean, that's where you get the inspiration, you get the source. I mean, wherever you go, to different places, you go to different countries, you feel the sense of that particular space, of that particular city. So there's something you learn. So, and you love also. So I mean, traveling is definitely important, and definitely, you know, going out, reaching out to different vendors of our fraternity helps a lot. I mean, you should be definitely aware of the trends also. Ki, you know, what is new in the market. So definitely we all should, I mean, the designers should go out. Just go out, just learn, just don't sit at home.
Correct.
You
So
have to go out.
interior styling
You
is
have
not going to
to.
happen in an office. You
No,
can't
no,
learn it
it
in an
won't.
office.
Even Pinterest won't help. You have to go out. You have to see. Because Pinterest में you will see एक particular area कि हाँ okay fine ये area में ऐसा हुआ है, but once you go out you find thousands of different things out there. So you have to pick what will suit your site. So for that you have to go out and you have
No,
to
but
travel.
that also I've seen, because there are so many, these brands. There are so many kinds of styling items.
Correct.
It's very easy to get confused and carried away
Yeah,
also.
definitely it happens sometimes. It has happened with me also.
It's
Matlab
too
Yeah,
overwhelming.
exactly. It's like just too much of choices. So it's like even we all are like spoiled for choices also.
Yeah.
But then it will happen. You just go out.
Once
It's,
you get
yeah,
into it,
yeah,
once
yeah.
you are
It's
part
just
of
that
it.
one step you have to take, and that it will happen. And it's good also. You know, you have gotten like so much choice, so it's good. So
What is
that's
your, like, any shops which are like your go-to
not
in Mumbai?
particular any shop, but definitely some good brands like, you know, Address Home is what I really love.
Yeah.
Yeah, so and obviously the TPC, the pure concept. So for the fabrics and for everything, we all can go there. I mean, I love that. So I go there first.
So it's your personal
Yeah,
favorites. Yeah.
I love the taste.
Correct. What about what is so good about it? Like you just said, you love your, your career.
Correct.
You love your work. You love your styling. But what is so fulfilling about it? Like, it's just going on site, doing it.
No, it's just the smell.
Oh,
It's just the
the
smell
new
of
items.
yeah. It's just the smell. I mean, you know, just opening a book also, no, it's just so refreshing.
Correct.
I mean, styling is refreshing for me.
Correct.
So I love doing that. It's just the smell. It's just the aura on site. But
yeah.
that's it.
But I think that kind of passion is needed for some career which is like
Correct.
this. Yeah. How do you think interior, styling as a career has evolved in these past years? Like पहले इतना exposure था नहीं. अब because
Yeah,
social
there
media
was-
है तो so much exposure. How has it evolved?
One thing I noticed is that because of social media, the things have hyped. पहले भी था. Like, to be honest, homemakers, जो अपनी मम्मियाँ थी, whenever they used to go out, they used to get souvenirs, they used to get something or the other, you know, thinking कि हाँ ये corner में अच्छा लगेगा. So even that is a part of styling. It's just अभी social media है, so अभी okay fine, we are doing with this style, going with this concept. It's just hyped. But पहले भी था, अभी भी है, but it's just like more
Refined.
yeah, it's just refined.
And even all thanks to these photographers also.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, they are also hyping.
They play a major role. I mean, to be honest, they take lots of efforts, you know, editing and clicking photos and proper timing. Hats off to photographers also.
Yeah.
I mean, they are live. I mean, they put things to live.
Correct.
I mean, I don't know. I just love doing that also. Sometimes, you know, even I'm on site, I'm like, okay, fine, I'll just click one photo. Though they don't select it, but still. But they put in so much of efforts, you know. एक photo में proper ये होना चाहिए, ये angle, ये
No, we've
वो. So
actually done a
it's-
podcast on interior photography as well. And he's a
I know, I saw.
he's a very established photographer himself.
Correct.
He's been working for like 10, 12 years now. So he was talking about, that at least in exterior photography. So he spoke of a point where, there was a picture which he had taken. So he had to wait a year to take that picture because he
my
had to get
God.
the same sun angle right. Like,
my God.
I
See?
literally,
efforts.
yeah,
You need
efforts, the amount of efforts they give in lighting. And if by chance, if it starts raining or there's an overcast or it's a cloudy day, they will pack up the entire shoot. They will wait for the next day and they'll, restart it from scratch.
They have
So I think
to.
that's, really, I mean, a lot of efforts by an interior photographer. So I know what, not only the designer plays a very important role. Yeah, just the
Each and
designing,
every person on
interior
site is
stylist,
important.
even the contractor, even the client, because client also,
Even they give a lot of
they give
inputs.
a lot of inputs, like because it's their own
Definitely.
home,
Yeah,
they're allowing
exactly.
this to happen, day in
Yeah.
and day
So
out.
so that's where emotions.
Correct.
So the smell I told you, it is the smell of the emotions. I mean, everybody has put in so much of efforts, be it contractors, be it a photographer, even if he's there for 6 to 8 hours, but that those 6 to 8 hours he's just on site, he's just doing things for us. So everybody on site, I mean, I really thank everybody who has worked with me or will be working with me. Just thank you to all of them,
Yeah,
to
that's
because
very
that's
sweet.
yeah, because
Yeah,
that's when you complete a project. I
correct.
mean, सिर्फ interiors करके छोड़ देना is not a thing.
Yeah,
It's like,
everything should be a part
yeah,
of it.
everything,
Styling,
styling,
photography,
photography,
cleaning, handover,
even the
everything.
cleaners. Yeah,
Yeah,
so that is a task. I mean, hats off to those also, the agencies. I mean, they reach out to us saying, ma'am, or like, we are into cleaning and everything deeply, so even all of that matters. So
हाँ,
everything
मतलब खाली
is, so it's
इंटीरियर डिजाइनर
emotions.
होके साइट बनाना, ड्राइंग
Is
बनाना इज
not the
वन पार्ट ऑफ इट,
thing.
इज जस्ट अ
No,
स्मॉल पार्ट ऑफ
it's
इट
just
रादर.
one part, you can say.
Correct.
It's just one bit, but there are thousands of things happening behind.
Correct. Similarly, like how it's a movie. A movie is made, we
Exactly.
see it, and we're done. But
But
movie
just
ke
see the
piche so many
efforts.
people are involved doing.
Exactly,
I think site
exactly.
is the same thing. I mean, I'm sure. Before coming into this career of an interior stylist, are there any things you wish you knew earlier?
Not wish. I wish I would not knew.
Okay.
So there are two things I definitely regret taking advices. So one is not to do small scale projects is what I really regret listening to that advice. And secondly is not doing projects of your friends and relatives because they can create an issue in your relationship. So I think that thing I wish someone had never told me, because I blindly followed that thing and I missed lot of projects. And that's when I realized कि no, I think I should do that. I mean, why not to go for the small scale project? I mean, why
Small
not?
scale projects could be like a small bathroom
Yeah,
or what?
it may be small bathroom or maybe a 5 lakh project for a 2 BHK. It's okay. I mean, that's when I get to know कि कहाँ लिमिट तक मैं मेरा काम कर सकता. आई मीन, आई डोंट वांट टू लिमिट माई सेल्फ टू कि नहीं मैं 25 लाख के ऊपर ही कोई प्रोजेक्ट करूँगी, मैं इसके नीचे काम नहीं करूँगी. सो दैट थिंग I recently changed, and I am doing sites that are definitely high end and the low budget side, because I want to, even I feel, no, why not do those sites? Even they should feel कि नहीं मेरा भी घर किसी
Designer hire
डिजाइनर ने
किए.
किया है.
Yeah.
And why not to do of a relative also?
Yeah.
Because that's when word of mouth will matter.
Correct.
कि इतने कम बजट में भी ये लड़की ने साइट करके दिया मुझे,
Correct, correct.
इतने कम जगह में भी उसने मुझे इतना अच्छा घर करके दिया. So that is where word of mouth also comes. Because they are the first ones जिसको पता है कि I am an interior designer known में.
Correct.
There are thousands of designers very good, doing very very good than me. Like, there are people in the market
But
who
there's
does.
so much design competition
Exactly,
also. No? Yeah.
exactly. There's so much, but then I feel no, I regret taking that thing, but I feel it's never too late. You can always change your decisions. So
Okay, so your basic advice is take up all
take
small
up all
projects.
projects. It's
All
okay.
projects. Actually,
I would
for
say just give
freshers.
it a try and then say no. Just by listening कि okay, it's a small scale project, नहीं ठीक है मुझे तो ये नहीं करना है, just do a
Something
2
like small
BHK.
bathroom also, I think one
It's
should
okay,
just
you
take
should
up.
do. You should do. Relative का हो, friend का हो, क्यों नहीं करना है? वही तो पहले काम देंगे. I mean, I believe कि कोई unknown आकर मुझे काम नहीं देगा. It's the known.
That will give me
Yeah,
work.
that will give me work, and that's the challenge. You have to do it.
So that's the way you also started out as an
I
interior
started out,
designer.
yeah.
And then
No,
you
I did not
eventually-
started out doing small projects. I got like my first project was only a duplex flat. What I
Oh,
did,
nice.
yeah. So then that thing always hit me कि नहीं अभी इतना तो मैं बड़ा कर रही हूँ, अभी मुझे छोटा नहीं करना है. I don't want to do a small scale project. So then I feel no, now I want to do it. And why not? I can do it. I mean, we all should give it a try at least, and then
I
say
mean,
no.
especially the as you said, the designers right now also who are like a little established, then they're not taking up projects of smaller designers.
Exactly.
And that comes in the hands of these freshers and interns
Correct.
who have lack of experience.
And what if they say no? Even I don't want to do that.
They are, I mean, most of the time they will not say no, but
Yeah.
again, udhar kya problem hai? Lack of experience is the problem.
Exactly.
Ki because they have no
Exactly.
experience,
No
they are going to
experience
spoil.
and they are exactly.
So
So it's like, I'm getting
yeah.
work, I will do it. But they don't have any experience.
So that's where, it will be seen in a 1 BHK, 2 BHK owner will be always dissatisfied.
Correct.
कि हमारा काम कोई अच्छा डिजाइनर कर ही नहीं रहा है.
Exactly.
Networking is more important now than
Nowadays.
ever. It's all a
very
game of
important.
networks. So how do you keep yourself updated with different networks?
I attend lots of social events. I go to exhibitions. I meet different brands. I talk to them. So that helps me a lot.
Any last piece of advice that you'd like to give students and aspiring designers out there, that why they should take up this as a career?
Nothing as such. I mean, everybody now is well versed with what they are doing, and they are doing really good. So I feel it's
Even
just-
the students.
even the students, they are doing good. Like, not many, but very few of them are like excelling work. Like, they are doing very good in what they are doing right now. So it's just listen to your heart. Just do. Just do it.
I think find your passion, like how
Yeah.
you found your passion.
Just do it. I mean, just
Ki,
go for
you
it. I
love
mean, it's fun.
going on
I mean,
site.
there would be some time, there would be like, breakouts. Like, you'll feel so low that you don't want to do it, but still do it. Like, I cry a lot of times. I get sad. I'm like, I don't know. I have not got like this project. I want to do that. There will be days, but you have to keep going. You have to. I mean, there's no chance.
Yeah,
Life
but
will
you'll
not
have to
stop.
do
You'll have
something
to.
or the other,
You have to do
correct.
it. So just keep doing good. That's it.
But I think that's a good advice. It's very
just
nice
keep doing.
advice.
Even
to
if you
just-
even if you fail, it's okay. Even if your project is not good, it's okay. Just keep doing. I mean, there was a time where I did not got paid. Like, I'm not just saying the amount, but it was a huge amount for me. So I was not paid. So that thing, I feel, it was just a very disheartening memory, what I had. But still, you have to keep going. It's okay.
That's what gets you. It's a phase of life.
Yeah, it's okay. I
and
mean,
it just gets
you just
over.
cannot fight over everything. You have to just let go. And definitely then things will happen to you. You have to ask. Only then you get. Nothing comes to you free. Nothing. You have to go out. You have to ask for what you want and manifest.
And manifest.
I
think
manifest.
that's like
You have to
our-
manifest. कि मुझे ये करना है. I will do it. And universe will make it happen for you. But you have to do it. You have to ask for it. Nothing comes free. Nothing comes easy. You have to ask for it.
Correct.
That's it.
Thank you so much, Riya,
Thank you
for
so
coming
much
here
for
with us
having me,
today.
Devanshi. Thank you.